Did you guys hear that?
Joel, we're at least 3 months away from me being able to leave the house.
Did you guys hear that fucking fat Rick?
Takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Seahawks.
Yeah, why is the lineman in as a tight end? First pass of the game for Joel there.
I'm impressed that was your first pass.
Alright.
You've thrown it one time. Ah, okay. I was gonna say. Impressive. You're on the Ravens, brother.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week one, the return for a touchdown.
He caused the fumble, then picked it up in midair.
Defense, I have to say they like the early returns.
Will Lutz on for the point after.
Who I play, whoever wins this game.
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So not only the cough up, but
Next game beating the playoffs this year. I feel it in my bones.
The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that.
Ooh, Josh Jacobs is good.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
I'd have taken that with Deshaun. Doesn't really matter though.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Throwing again
All I
on
had to do is
second
run to the flats.
Wilson, that's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. That's complete into the
Bringing
hands
the
of
heat on
Carson.
the left side.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown.
And Donald fucking ripped that play apart.
61 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
AD dropped back in coverage.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe
Travis Kelce still making plays.
At their own 24-yard line.
You didn't mean to touch him. No, I didn't mean to do it. I was moving.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, managed to get a couple extra yards that you would have lost. I guess we can
It's
have
a
that pop
7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
It was me, I missed. I did it. My fault.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And
Didn't get it.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down.
I'd go
on
for it.
him there. He
Trying
could not hang on.
to.
It's
Trying to.
3rd
Go up and
down.
pressure on him.
First down marker at the 31.
Do it.
It's 3rd down.
Do it.
Able to find Lazard.
What a pussy.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Are you kidding me?
Marlins.
You'd have that shit all day.
Allen Lazard. What? 39 yards.
That play I was telling
And
you
the
around.
Saints have taken the lead.
I
No, the first triangle. It was a fullback dive.
But a good number of them played
Look at
running
X.
back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
X.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as
Back and run a little bit.
At the 25. Seattle again getting ready.
Just tell him to go
He's
down.
goddamn
Go down.
huge.
And for them a touchdown their last go around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And
Jake,
when
you
you
hear me?
start plotting for this
What?
drive, when you start
Just
thinking
tell him to go
yourself
down
what
when he
you're
needs to
going
go
do,
down.
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Who? What are you talking about?
Dak.
Oh, yeah. Don't break his ankle.
Davenport showing his strength and quickness there. A loss
One
of
ankle's he's
4.
breaking his
So
own.
after the sack here, second
That's
and
what I'm
14.
saying. Don't break it.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Little Nick Chubb action there.
Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before.
Yo, I almost feel like you don't have the right to complain about a running back breaking the tackle.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about that
I'm
for
just
a
saying.
chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40.
Wow, that was an arm tackle right there.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Ballsy call. Yeah.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
That would have been a big stop.
Fly for Lockett. Thrown across his body and it's intercepted.
It's all right.
It's the former Patriot.
I mean, it's not a blown out game at all.
Turns it here to his own 18-yard
Old,
line.
it's old Devin
What a
McCourty.
start
Picked up.
defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just
Now.
perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed
Okay.
on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might
What
be
a play
little
call by Nick
extra
Davidson
aggressive.
there.
It got his man
At the end of the
complete. Pass
at the end of the first half, we were on so
First
good.
down, New Orleans. Mecole Hardman, 82 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6.
Lining up for the point after.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot.
He did
Right
get
after a
fucking
turnover,
destroyed
you count
as
the
he caught it.
defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels. And that's
What?
exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really
Nice headset
created a
stuff.
big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Good to go, Nick?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
I think mine's almost dead.
The 25-yard line, so the same
Put him
result.
up in there again. Yeah, Rashad Evans fucking cracked him as he caught it.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Nah.
Put it mildly,
I wouldn't do
it's
that.
so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
And turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
That is feeding.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Could have capitalized on it.
Off near the 44. And he will be brought
At least
down,
need a
but he's
field
got
goal.
the interception on the final play of this first quarter.
He's good.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints.
Go clock, buddy.
touchdown.
Why are you spiking it? You have 3 timeouts.
Lazard, already his second touchdown
Whoa.
here in this opening weekend. And the
You just wasted 2
Saints able to
seconds.
Stretch that lead out further.
Lining up for the
Now, he's having a nice little
You
first
wasted
half
2
here.
seconds. That could be a field goal.
First half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2
I'm just
touchdowns
saying.
already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not
What are you
be
doing, guy?
trouble. It's out of the
I
back
mean,
of the end
my
zone
fucking
for a
Saints fan
touchdown.
is
Took 4 seconds. Joel's terrible clock manager.
How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
I break my timeout button.
Comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun. All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here.
See, 6 seconds right now is a lot better than 4, isn't it? It should be like 12.
Complete on the slant route. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football.
Joel, how the fuck did you miss that?
These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing,
Would have made it if you would have moved it over at all.
There's a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch.
What do you mean?
After you do that, where the trouble begins, right? Meaning
Joel, that was like a 34-yard field goal. I could have done that in my sleep.
Trying to rake at the ball and knock it free. Oh, that's a big one right there. You talk about breaking off a huge chunk of real estate.
I trained 60-yard field goals like it's I'm eating goldfish.
You just gave up an explosive run. You have to look ahead.
Okay, you could make a 29-yard field goal. How did you miss that?
it'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's a fumble. Never mind.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
I don't know. Fucking old Darnell II has a fumbling problem.
Oh, Dick Johnson fumbles it a couple times.
No, he doesn't.
If we score touchdowns, that means we get to
Against
the end
Nick.
zone first. That's exactly what those
I'm the only person that fumbles. It's crazy.
for their back.
Lutz good on
Roughing the
extra
passer.
point, and the route is on here in this first half.
I'm still baffled on how Joel missed that field goal.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Wilson to throw. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Offensively,
Nick, you know Bubba Pritchett? Steve Slater made him a log, and you know it says Slater logs on him? It says Bubba log.
They run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Do you have Steve Slater's number?
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it
No?
and pick
Oh, no.
up 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
Wilson
All right,
now to
should-
throw on 3rd down.
Should be 10 points, but Joel's an idiot.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5. As
Joel, I
they
bet you
come
lose game because of that.
inches. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Can't even be mad at anybody but yourself for that one, Joel.
To throw again
This-
is Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab.
This seems like a pretty fair fucking game so
And
far.
this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Again, Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1.
Interesting.
And he's going to go down. Back
Out of
to the
bounds.
27-yard line. He's sacked. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the
Dude, he's getting
21-22.
fucked up.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Liv, what are you doing, big guy?
From the gun, it's Wilson.
One of my Saints rebuilt.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That'll make it
Slowed up going through that hole.
after a loss of 1.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So a pretty wild turn of events there. Instead of a sure 3 points, it's 6 the other direction.
And if you're kicking in the NFL, that should be pretty much automatic, but I don't think that's on him at all. The protection broke down. That led to the block.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Saints 42, Seahawks 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25 yards.
The Seahawks take back over. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
Josh Jacobs having a game.
Now Carson fumbles the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Not a lot.
And
Couple
he's
touchdowns,
into
though.
the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown.
I mean, Chris Carson just got laid the fuck out
This
by
first
his
half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the
Oh,
ball,
was this
picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Lutz with the extra point, and the route is on here in this
Dad,
first half.
lead blocker.
You can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick
Should
away
never lead
from
block
that
ever
fumble
again.
return. The lane opens here. He's past the
I know,
30.
it's funny.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of
Oh,
the
you're middle
football.
linebacker.
Got to hold on to it.
Got an open man, it's Burnett. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Short throw to Disley. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout.
It's Montez Sweat.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Because I run
Great to see this.
all
Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Short throw to
Except
Disley.
old Grady Jarrett, big fat son of a bitch.
The 28. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I mean, Dak is a mobile quarterback, just not.
Going again here, Wilson. Short throw to Disley.
88.
So with 1 second left in the half, all
Acceleration.
against the field goal unit. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier.
You wait too long to run.
And the 10-year bet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will do it for this first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
I don't remember the second one has like 84 speed, 85
We'll
speed.
see if week 1
Well, Big
fatigue
Johnson is
becomes
in
any
there,
kind of a
speed.
factor as we are back underway in the second half.
You have to hold it.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of
Like
4
Dick Johnson
yards.
is a running motherfucker.
At their own 21.
Dick Dave, why did old Bobby Cobus walk out there with you like a fucking weirdo?
I don't know.
And last time out, a another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with
No,
you
he doesn't.
because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads would be fairly clear.
Joe, you're getting fucking waffle stomped here, buddy. Not raffle, waffle. You're getting straight waffle stomped.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That's the old man out there making plays. That's like Jason Witten.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Mecole Hardman.
Was that Diego Nava?
Touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints just continue to roll. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
Dave, how many of them snowballs have you eaten already?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Dave, you work tomorrow?
Yep.
That'll be taken
When?
about
That's
a yard
beans.
deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him
15 to
5
2.
yards as he's taken down right at
Oh,
the 20.
till late too?
Yep.
Here's the Seattle offense.
That's like
ready to
12
get
o'clock.
this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything.
That's
going
fucking
on.
gay.
This offense has struggled.
Partner,
It
join me
is.
in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together.
You work
on
New Year's Day?
positions, then coming together as
No,
a
I do.
group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just.
You should get off on New Year's and come to my house.
Let's get moving, guys.
And nothing but daylight ahead. 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK
We usually have a pretty good time around.
81 yards. And the Seahawks are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints
Man, it.
over first and 10 at their own 20.
Back
Man.
out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Still well
Joel, what's
in
it feel like
control
to
of
just
this ball
suck
game despite giving up
ass?
that touchdown a moment ago. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big-time play there.
Remember when I chewed up like a quarter and then like 35 seconds of another quarter against your Pops on one drive down the field?
Picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game.
That shit was funny.
Second down. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And the Saints are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And this offense is running away with this one. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are right now just...
That guy's like 5'2".
I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner,
I can't run that shit against him. Save my fucking
who
line.
could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're
Like, run the clock out so we
right
can play.
now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carson. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple. 49-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Wilson's pass.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
First and 10 at
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
brings up second and 1 at the 30-yard line.
Looking, Russell Wilson has 22 completions in a row.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Against you?
And this one complete to Burnett.
23.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing the outlet incomplete. That's Burnett. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From the 5 now, second and a yard. Wilson will throw again.
25.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Just put an exclamation point on it. It was a touchdown.
Now the Seahawks are able to get
He's completed 25 passes in a row against you.
Yep.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
These short little fucking routes,
A
dude.
little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do.
I'll give you a tip, run gun, no play action, walk running back.
The fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
The Saints take over first and 10.
And I throw a lot underneath.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Taking a deep shot here for... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Nicole Hardman.
I would say he was wide open.
Week 1 touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping
Let's see
for
if old
that
fucking
first win. It's
Russell
tough
Wilson
to do
can
it away
make
from home,
26
though, but they're
happen.
looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
It is 70 to
to do,
24.
though.
At their own 25-yard line.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And no doubt this is not
Are you
the
running,
way
Jeff?
that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. They throw right
26.
away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's brought down.
He's 32 for 34, by the way.
35. Give him
With
10
2
yards
interceptions.
there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it.
So technically, if you want to think about it, technically he has 34 completions in a row.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit. Good measure.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield. At
27.
7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
Ready to get them booty, little booty cheeks spanked? Let's do it. Now, I am slightly tired.
He's got his man on the out route.
I plan on going to bed after I beat you, so
28.
this will be about 3, and I don't like staying up this late.
47-yard line.
Because I sleep till fucking 4.
From the gun, Wilson. That's complete into the hands
Short
of
little
Carson.
fucking out routes, dude. It's 28. It's 29, I mean.
5 before going out of bounds.
Dave, just use your D lineman in a second.
And that'll make it third down.
Third and 3.
Now it's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Holding defense.
So they
Oh, TJ Watt, that dude's pretty good.
Why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it.
Dave, you gonna watch me and Nick play?
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Can I force advance?
A nice throw there by the
I forgot
second-year
to,
quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go.
16-0, 14-2. I swept Nick in the division. Yo, in the NFC Championship, it's the Washington football team and the Dallas Cowboys.
After the touchdown, Lutz to
No,
kick it
Cowboys,
off.
Cowboys and Indians.
I'm not in anymore, Dave. It's the Washington
Seahawks
football team.
take over first and 10.
No, I'm not getting off yet.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense
Yeah.
ready to get this drive underway. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not.
There you go.
And,
This
oh
is
my
more.
goodness,
I was
he
going to give you
loses it
updates
again.
on
The Saints say they
how I
have
beat
it,
Nick.
they do.
All right, Dave, turn
You
that.
had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct.
Turn that.
All right.
Turn that.
Good for us to get that.